Looking to enhance the appeal and performance of your gym with state-of-the-art equipment? Look no further than the Gym Administrator. Founded by Sal Corrente, professional wrestling manager, promoter, and author of the great book Bruno Sammartino, the autobiography of wrestling's living legend, available on Amazon.com, the Gym Administrator will spot you on that final rep and assist you every step of the way from purchase through installation, whether it be strength training, cardiovascular training, or performance enhancement. The Gym Administrator works with a wide array of leading vendors and suppliers, carefully selected to meet the diverse needs of your clientele. Service the way you remember it. Contact us at 914-494-1066 or visit our website at thegymadministrator.com, as well as all social media platforms. The Gym Administrator. All your fitness needs under one roof. Scan the barcode at the bottom of the screen to get started today.
It's not scripted. He may ask if you wear boxers or briefs. I have no idea.
What?
Jimmy, go ahead, buddy.
Okay. Well, I'd like to get two this time because it's Mr. Gagne. So let me real quick, if you can for me quickly, Greg.
Okay.
Okay, Greg. If you can for me quickly, can you tell me your memories of Wahoo Mcdaniel, the wrestler? And then I have one more question I want to end it with.
Well, he was a tough son of a bee, boy. When you were going in the ring with Wahoo, you better be ready. We'd just go out and watch just to listen to those chops. Guys just hated when he hit him. He'd tear the skin right off the bones. But he was a phenomenal athlete, one of the best athletes ever in professional wrestling. You know, all-pro football player, all-American. I mean, he was, and just a great guy on top of it.
Awesome.
Story. Can I tell one Wahoo story for you?
Sure.
You have time?
Yeah.
Sure.
So Ray Stevens, Wahoo, and I are going out to South Dakota. We got a big match out there, and it was a gentleman that owned a grocery store chain. They wanted to take us pheasant hunting, and Wahoo is a big hunter. He loves to hunt, so we throw the shotguns in, and we get out there, and this guy's got about 30 guys. And in South Dakota, you go through the cornfields. It's thousands of pheasants. So you have to have blockers. So they said, hey, Greg, do you know how to block? I said, oh, yeah, I hunt quite a bit. We go down the end of the cornfield. And Ray Stevens, so I know how to block too. So Ray and I would go down to the end of the field. And what you do is they drive them. So when the pheasants see us at the end, they're going to get up. So no shooting pheasants on the ground, none of that. We got all of it. Ray, you know what to do? Yeah, don't worry about me. So they're at the other one end, we're down at the other end waiting, and all of a sudden we see these pheasants, thousands of them come running up. There's a little knoll in the cornfield. And here comes the pheasants. And I said, Ray, look at the pheasants. I look at Ray and he's got his gun up. And I said, Ray, you can't shoot. They come up over the hill and they're all screaming, don't shoot, don't shoot. Ray shoots. Wahoo's feet go straight up in the air. He shot him. And Wahoo comes up. He's got a BB stuck in his head. He's bleeding, and he's got his shotgun up, and he says, Stevens, I'm going to kill you, you son of a bitch. And Ray, he's pointing at him, and the people just scatter.
Oh.
So we never got a bird out of the field. They're all up there shaking. And they've told, you take Ray and go way down there. And I said, well, I'm done hunting. I'll take Ray home. And it broke up. They didn't get too many pheasants that day. But yeah, Wahoo with that one BB stuck in his head, knocked him. His feet went right up in the air, and they're screaming, he shot him.
So you bagged a bird and an Indian. Very interesting hunting trip.
That Wahoo and Ray, what a pair they were, hunting and fishing, and everywhere we went, they brought their shotguns and their fishing poles.
Beautiful. Okay, let me get in my final question. You gotta forgive me in advance. This is the final question. We know that notoriously he's known for poor eyesight, but would you like to say anything to Stan Hansen for somehow conveniently flattening the AWA title while he plows his corn? I know he's got bad eyes, but any thoughts on that?
It was a little misunderstanding. Stan's a great guy. Stan is a great guy. He's a competitor. And
Uh,
there was something he didn't like about something that was going on, and the belt disappeared and it came back. He'd taken a sledgehammer to it and sent it back to us.
oh boy.
We've talked about it over the years and have fun, but Stan and King Kong Brody, when you look up, I see a matchup with the high flyers, you wouldn't believe it. But we had phenomenal matches with those guys here and in Japan, especially.
All comes back to mastering the art of professional wrestling, and there it is right there, folks, right there.
So if you want to put our tag team somewhere in there, put us up there.
Well, they are up there.
I know where I think we should be.
They are up there. Mr. Gagne, I want to thank you again for taking the time out. Then thank you for what you've done for wrestling fans, what you've done for this industry. Your father is an icon in this business, as you are. Thank you again, and thank you for taking your time out. If anyone didn't know it, Greg was supposed to go to the Timberwolves game, and he stuck around for the interview.
And I lost my girlfriend. She probably picked up some guy, and she's done now. She won't come back home tonight.
But
oh boy,
thanks, guys.
On a serious note, God bless you, Mr. Gagne, and thank you again for everything.
I want to thank you guys for having me on, and Sal Correnti for putting it together. Sal's a great guy. He's helped me get a lot of this talent that we have on board. Almost 250 that we have signed now, and we've got some big surprises coming up.
Well, the biggest news of the night, this is now worth $2,500, boy, and I am jacked and ready to go.
Mike, that's a low print. You better hold on to that. It's going to keep going up. It's a low print.
Well, that's for sure. There's not many of them. I think there's only 2,000 of them that were made.
Thanks again, Mr. Gagne. God bless. Have a great weekend. Be well.
All right. Thanks, guys. Take care.
Thank you.
Jimmy, the great Greg Gagne.
Oh, man. I loved every millisecond of that one, Mike. I got goosebumps, bro. Sorry.
Really? Hey, you're still on. I'm still hearing it. So don't be. There we go.
Oh, what are you still doing here? Get out of here. Get out of here. Leave now.
Wait a minute. He's in the chat.
I don't know how to get out of it.
There's this thing
called great wrestler, great businessman, but fuck doesn't know how to use a computer, bro.
No, I don't. I'm 75 years old. There, I'm back on.
Leave us alone, Greg Gagne. Leave me alone.
What fucking button do
Well,
I
Greg,
hit?
since you're on, Jimmy, hold on. Since you're on, can you please send us out? Tell them you're watching Long Island's #1 pro wrestling broadcast, Monty the Pharaoh, Mr. Gagne, so we can end this broadcast, please.
Well, I might have you guys all night with me here.
Move your lips, Greg. Just move your lips.
If I'm still here next week, we'll have you on our show.
For Mike Monty and for Jimmy Farrow, and of course the legend Greg Gagne, you have been watching Long Island's #1 pro wrestling broadcast, Monty the Pharaoh, seen by over 150,000 people in New York and throughout social media. God bless you all. Have a wonderful weekend.
Don't forget our podcast, The Boss.